All right, so here we go. So we got How to Train and Post Community, aka Revnak. This was played the other day. And we found a game where he's not laming USA for once. And he's going up against Kynesie, so could not have a better opponent. By the way, look how... Do you know what? I get... Aztec have the coolest skins, right? I know there's other, like, meme skins, like the astronaut and bear skin and stuff like that. And they're really cool memes. They're really cool skins, right? But Aztec have the coolest ones. Like, this guy's got a flaming sword. He's painted completely blue. Looks like a big-ass, like, a Smurf on steroids. I think it might be a she as well. Plus, she's got, like, a robot voice as well. So, yeah, just really, really cool. There's basically the Super Saiyan one as well. So Aztec have like a Super Saiyan skin, which is just so goddamn cool. Anyways. So Kynesie being Kynesie. No TP start today, but it's a water map. So every time you see a water map, you just know Kynesie is frothing at the mouth. A little bit of PP comes out when he sees a water map because he dives straight in for the dog. Straight in for the dog. Such an insane build. Starts with the community plaza. Gets a house down now as well. You've seen this numerous times before. He has 5 villagers on wood and only a couple on food. So 3 villagers on food and a boat. Picking up some good treasures. Because Aztec, they do be good. They do have a good hero. So whilst he's doing this crazy beginning boom strat, he's building an Age 1 army. He's got really good XP coming in. This is essentially a TP right now. So yeah, it's just friggin' insane. And I think he goes to about 20 vils, 19, 20 vils. 3 villagers going to be the first shipment. 1v1 FF. So he's doing a fast fortress. Very good card there. High Priest at Extillion. Cow Macaque, a decent card as well. Basically just a fast age-up card. So we'll just keep an eye out just because if any of you Aztec players out there, there's not as many... Honestly, there's not as many Aztec players as there should be because Aztec is one of the best civs in the game. They really are. They're one of the best late-game civs as well because their army just gets impossible to kill. Like, their army is so freaking insane. All one-pop units, which do insane damage. It's almost cheating. It is almost cheating, it feels like. Or maybe that's just me coping. Okay, 18 vils, so he's gone for 3 boats. Gets enough for 3 boats. Chops enough for 3 boats. Currently queuing 19. Probably going to see 20. Could I, very easily could go Kalmakuk here. Save his fast age up for age 3. But I think what he likes to do, or otherwise, just go for the fast age up from age 2, and then use Kalmakuk into age 3 for the age up. So I think that's generally what we'll go. And it looks like we're going to see a 19 villager age up here. He's 19 villagers, right? 19 villagers. He's not even aging up that badly. It's only just after 3.5 minutes, and that'll be completely neutralized by the fast age up, although he's going for the elder this time. Okay, so he has a spare card ready to go, so it very easily could be Kalmakuk. So Revnak, playing as USA, does have a very heavy water deck. Can definitely easily scout. The downside to going water on this map is very easy to scout because the water is already pre-scouted for you, and you can see the health bars. You can see the health bars of the fish, so it's very, very easy to scout. And this is his line of sight we're looking at right now. Interesting. So very fast age up, as Brits do. 19 vils. He's on 19 vils right now. Bruh, Kynesie's been on 19 vils for over a minute right now. And he's Aztec. Stable going down. Age up with the governor. Market is in. Steel traps coming in. You've got 4 manners. Nothing too crazy. And he's transitioning heavily onto food and gold. So gonna definitely wants to get 5 hussars out. It's gonna be scouted by the Eagle Scout. So he's gonna see the stable. The 700 wood's coming in, and that's going to be what he uses to get some more manas out. He's not going to be able to get a lot of hussars out, though, so I'm not really sure what he's thinking. Well, I mean, 3's okay. I mean, he can't sell anything unless he sells wood here, which he definitely won't do. So 3 hussars is very, very lackluster. Very aggressive outpost, though. Look, how is it able to get that close? Surely that's not allowed. Bro, look, I've got it in the same screen. That looks way too close.
Ready.
Placer mines coming in. More mana's going down. 3 hussars are here. He's queuing more of them. Musketeers in play. And that's not going to do much. Doesn't have any bonuses versus cavalry. It is a marauding musketeer. Does have 20 ranged attack, though. So, you know, that's not nothing to scarper at. Ooh, interesting, though. 700 wood, 200 of it being used for a dock. And down goes Swan and Garland with the 2 caravels. 4 hussars coming out on the back of that as well. So that's actually looking pretty scary. And gets a perfect broadside attack as well. Kynesie not paying attention. So there is 0 boats in this dock. Going to be doing 0 damage to these caravels. So these caravels takes just everything here for free. 0 damage. Absolute 0 counterplay able to happen there. So really, really smart play there by Rev. A little bit of a mistake by Kynesie. He could have microed those boats a lot earlier. Still wouldn't have done that much difference, but, you know, it's better than nothing. So more hussars. There's more hussars. Now he's pumping go. He's going for 600 wood. Kynesie's on his way to age 3 already with the messenger. No Kalmakuk here. He's on 4 warrior priests, so he did ship the 3 warrior priest card. He put a load of villagers on there just to pump out those warriors, just to defend against this hussar. Gets his explorer back. Big button call from the TC. It's going to be the Jaguar Brown Knights. Deciding just to fight this for some reason. I guess he's got 4 more coming in, so feels a bit comfortable, but did he recline too hard? These are anti-cav, but they're not the best anti-cav. So they are beatable versus cavalry. But he's in H3 now. What's the play here? What's the plan, Batman? Scores not great for Kynesie. He lost those boats. That does hurt. Not only does he lose the boats, he loses the water map control, which is super important. And now Brits are going to have the water all to them, all to their little lonesome. And that's going to be frustrating to deal with. Because do you, as Aztec here, just decide to let him boom on the water for free? Lots of hussars. His explorer's getting involved. He does have that TC, the outpost. But so many coyotes. My God, this unit is a cheat unit. Oh, he's got his hussars on trample mode. Interesting micro there. Using the trample mode. Very, very rare is it to see trample mode with hussars. Ever worthwhile? Very, very rarely do you see that. But in a straight fight like that, when you've got lots of like 1-pop units like coyotes, because their hitboxes are so small, they clamber together and almost on top of each other. So when you think about it like that, it's actually really effective to put your hussars on trample mode, because they're gonna the radius is gonna be really, really effective. So you know, the reason why coyotes are so good, and other shock infantry, the reason why they're technically better than cavalry is because of their hitboxes. But in that scenario, it becomes a hindrance, I guess, because trample mode will do so much damage. That's an interesting, unique, very niche, sort of unique thing to mention there, because I've never really thought about that, but maybe trample mode is effective, very effective in that scenario. It'll be interesting to see how effective it is. I don't want to over-egg it. But that is, yeah, that's I have to give credit where credit due is there. That was nice micro, very, very nice micro by Revnak there. Okay, so Kynesi's on 35 vils compared to 51. But somehow Kynesi's catching up in score. Yes. Don't forget, these Hussars are very expensive. Very, very expensive. Whilst Kynesi's army is all big buttons, 13 Atontins, 10 Coyotes. You know, it's all shipments. Things that he's getting almost essentially for free. You know, it's not completely for free, but it kind of is at the same time. So, you know, taking even trades is, you know, Kynesie will take that all day because Brits have to spend resources on their units and they do not want to lose those units. Okay, diving in, round number 2. He's got the second big button from the TC. That's going to give him 8 Jaguar Proud Knights. He's also shipped 13 Atontins. He has got the veterancy or the elite tech from them. Got a few warriors stuck in there as well. These things have 20 range attack. You don't want to, you know, they're like normal Minutemen. You don't want to leave them. Interesting, he's getting the big button from the community plaza. That's going to be the XP. Definitely wanted to get that before the outpost went down. But, you know, it is what it is. Fun thing to note, right? With that big button, which essentially gives more XP when you siege down buildings, or it just gives more XP. It gives the bonus for the Aztec hero, you know, I think it gives it another 50% or something like that. And it increases the XP. When you siege down a manor, it will now give Kynesie 252 XP. Yes! How unbelievably insane. All he needs to do now, he's not even halfway to get a shipment. If he sieges down 2 manors, he'll have a shipment. It becomes 3 times XP. Yeah, sorry, I said 50%. I didn't mean that. I thought it was 150 XP, but it comes 3 times, yeah. And that explains for how insane that is. And it's not even that expensive. It's not even that expensive. So, yeah, sieging down a manor house, 250 XP. Unfriggin' believable. Brits dominating the water here, and Kynesie doesn't have a way of getting back. He doesn't have any boats. Even the godlike Kynesie, man, doesn't have a water deck. He's playing water and he doesn't have a water deck. Can I get a high 4K difference, 5 score difference now. 5K score. Kynesie starting to make those Eagle Runner Knights. Very, very good. Trade very, very well versus Musketeers. And obviously they counter Hussars. So it really is a perfect unit. Huge raid there, though. About 4 or 5 villagers getting yeeted. Ooh. And this composition is so difficult to deal with. You've got this unit here, Jaguar Proud Knight, which counter both of these units. You've got the Explorer, which can have up to 1250 HP. His Explorer comes in with 500 HP. That's better than nothing. Lots of warriors there, just tanking, doing lots of damage behind all of this. Revnak's going to need something other than Musketeers here. He needs almost as many longbows as he has Musketeers. Especially now that Eagle Runner Knights are coming in. He needs longbows. He's still in age 2. 42 vils for Kynesie. He's only on 1 TC. He obviously has shipped the 8 villager card, but other than that, and the 5 villager card, he is struggling. Another villager goes down for Brits. 67 vils, though. 68. You know we got to wait till he gets to 69. Just so I can say it. Putting down, getting the House of Vaza now. So no doubt going to be getting that 1 for the big button and 2 mainly for the Tort Wagons. 69. Nice. When were the Minutemen called? Interesting. Okay, longbows are out. He's got 17 of them. And they should trade well versus the Atontins. They obviously have the superior range, which makes it easier to micro for Brits. It gives them the micro advantage. But yeah, longbows beats all of this, really. But obviously, he's going to need a lot of them. Deciding to go for age 3 now, and he's just going to be able to do it the good old-fashioned way. Nice spread. Very even unit, very even amount of villagers on each resource. Classic Revnak walls going down. The Egypt's coming in, so of course the walls go down. But it's okay now because walls have been nerfed. We got it, boys. We got him. Ugh. The wall nerf finally happened. We got it, boys. We got it. Warhawk going down, but I think he sees it. He does. He's trying. God, these caravans are flailing around, trying to see if they can get a snipe on this Warhawk. But Kynesie, perfect distance from the shore that caravels would not be able to reach. Frigate, that's a different story. But caravels will not be able to get there. Oh, okay. We got some Aaronites. Takes down one boat.
And commander, man. Commander, man.
Walls are underpowered and rarely using 1v1s. Revnak, 3 wall nerfs ago. Okay, he's got some boat support. Trying to build a dock down. That's a ballsy dock, though. That is a ballsy dock. I'm not even sure your balls are that big, Kynesie. I know. Yeah, I agree. He decides that's a little bit too ballsy and plays the safe dock near his war hut. H3's coming in. He's already going for improved warships, so he is dedicated right now. He could start making a load of boats. Probably going to wait, rather than queue up a caravel, probably going to wait for a frigate. He definitely has the resources. He has enough resources for 2 of them. Oh, yeah, he's going for the Battleship. Okay, so you might be thinking, how on earth is he able to get that? Well, my little friends, this trading post, a European trading post, will allow you to make a battleship. Very, very expensive, though. Very, very expensive. So not only has he gone for improved warships, which increases the hit points by 25% and all action damage by 25%. Very, very good. He's also going for Carronade, which is another attack buff. All the veterancy, so lots of resources needed for all of these techs. He's up a few K score, but this is going to be a big moment of the game. This is going to be a huge moment. And I have no idea how he's going to stop this battleship. The canoes are out. He's being a pain in the ass. But when that battleship, when that big daddy comes in, he flops the belt on the table and says, it's time. These little canoes are gonna crap their little panties.
Yes.
Even caravels are scary now. In comes daddy. In comes daddy. And he is pissed. Over 5,500 HP. 52 ranged attack with 1 area of effect. This goddamn thing is a beast. Royal Charles. Not so royal. Just a slow impending doom of death. Wow, even going for percussion lock now. The battleship's going all the way downtown. Brits are on 72 veils, but there's counterplay going on here. There is counterplay. Are we going to see a good old-fashioned base trade? And Aztec, they always base trade extremely effectively. He sees villagers everywhere. Villagers are everywhere. And yes, he's going to destroy the water. He's going to secure the water, but at what cost? Cavalry combat coming in now. Now it's all about how many villagers can each side kill. He's going to try and put some longbows on melee, I think. The Hussars need to dive in there. Even the warrior priests are doing a runner for it. So many villagers going down. Where's his boats? He needs his boats to protect his villagers right now. Big Daddy Royal Charles. Even gonna take on a TC now. Let's go. Hussars doing work. So many villagers up for grabs. If he sees that gold mine, it's over surely. But Aztec being forced to come back. Now we've got ourselves a good old-fashioned fight in the middle of the map. Both base trading. Oh, he needs his longbows in here. The Hussars. About 75 units for Rev, but there's about 95 for Kynesie, and his units are just better. Eagle runners, Hussars go down so quickly. Kynesie also buffing his units by 15% right now. 44 villagers for Kynesie. Revnak's still on 70, so Revnak winning that trade, that base trade. Also, the Battleship absolutely donking on that TC like it's nothing. Did Revnak invest too heavily on all of those techs on the water? Lot more vills going down, denying this TC as well. Could do with killing some warrior priests. That would be really nice to kill some warrior priests. He does as well. More villagers going down. So although he loses that battle, he set himself up really good for the war. So many. Oh, he misses them, but obviously he wouldn't be able to kill too many there anyway. And these eagle runners so frigging good. 71 vills compared to 37. Surely Brits have done enough there. Surely he'll be able to get a decent remass, killing more villagers as well. Coyotes coming in. Mill's going down. He still has plenty of fish. But yeah, a couple of mills going down. Still has his TC over here. Built another TC as well, so he's on 2 TCs, so he can continue to outboom. But Kynesie is on 2 vil or 1 TC at the moment. He's going to be going down to 2 TCs as well. Or up to 2 TCs, should I say. Kynesie doesn't have a lot of cards to send. This is what I'm talking about. Aztec gets so many shipments. Absolutely insane. He has gone for knight hit points. Has knight attack. Probably going to start to look at... I mean, he's got plenty... I think he's got plenty of livestock left. Really not sure. Maybe Coyote Tactics would be the next best card. I guess Knight Attack would be as well. He's got a lot of Knight units. All of these Eagle Runners. So running out of shipments to send in Age 3, whilst Brits has plenty more to send. I think Yeoman would be a nice card here. Okay, Villagers getting pressured from these. Not the best placed mills, I'll be honest. This War Hut is definitely going to see the line of sight. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It sees the line of sight of these mills. If it didn't, then those mills would be nicely placed. But because that War Hut is there, it's going to see them. And also, yeah, Arrow Knights just go, bruh. And those Arrow Knights, there's nothing that can outrange them, really, other than artillery. So Brits almost 10k score up. Come on, Kynesie, be the hero we need, not the hero we deserve. $43 vills for Kynesie. He's gone up to 3 TCs now. He's got 3 warrior priests. There is still potential. He's only down 5k score. He is actually going for grain market. I mean, he notices he only has one moose herd here. It's not going to last forever. This battleship, absolute beast. God, look at it. It's like a machine gun. Beautiful. God damn it, wallops a punch. It does self-heal as well. So look how quick that self-heal is. Very, very fast. So that's going to go to max HP. 5,500 HP. Absolutely insane stuff. But yeah, Arrow Knight's going to be super annoying here because they can just patrol the coastline. Because Briss doesn't have map control here. He's kind of forced onto the edge of the map. He's going to go for a nice, juicy raid here. Is that Warhawk going to go down in time? 6 villagers up for grabs just when he was trying to get the reboom back. Man just wants a free TC boom. He loses 6 villagers just like that. But Revnak's going to lose some vills as well. And these yeah, these Arrowknights just being super annoying. He needs artillery, I think, now. Even Colvin's is fine. Evolution saying auto heal is most healing in this game is percentage based, which means the higher the HP a unit, you know, obviously the more HP it gets back, and HP is king. So these units, higher HP units that heal a bigger percentage, and so it's essentially just a way better ability for them than it is others. Because if it's not a flat rate, then and it's percentage based, that makes higher HP units insane if they have a healing ability. But look at this army. Look at this mass here. He's on 94 units. Yes, he has about half the eco, but look at that mass of units and an explorer that has 1250 HP. How does Brits beat that? How do you beat that? Like, horse guns, maybe? Horse guns, rockets? I don't know. I don't know how you beat that. I don't feel like cavalry is the way. Trading post going down for Kynesie. Now it's his turn to get some Vaza. 54 Vils, 85 for Brits. Yeoman coming in, I like that. I do like that. I don't like you diving longbows into your opponent's coyotes, though. And Kynesie's probably just, yeah, he doesn't care. He's just going to take that fight. And longbow's well out of position. Trying to do some clever pull tricking there. I don't think that's going to be enough. And look how out of position his whole mass is, just because those longbows were going to get caught. So loses, cannot afford to do that. Really cannot afford to do that. Longbows have 26 range now. He's getting more text from the House of Oldenburg. He's on max population. Even though he's max population, like it doesn't look like this army's going to be enough. Like this army's not going to be enough, and he's max pop. Like that is scary. You're max pop, and it doesn't even look like it will be close. It doesn't even look close, does it? It just does not look close. And that's the power of Aztec. These are all like one pop units. Eagle Runner Knights are one pop. Coyotes are one pop. Arrow Knights are one pop. Okay, Arrow Knights are two pop. His units are just so much better. Yes. Torp's going down. And look at this. Look, he's max pop. He is max pop. He's even getting Town Watch for that extra line of sight. Hussars going in. But they're right under. They're right under the Eagle Runners. This guy, he's got a decent chunk of Arrow Knights that are basically useless here, really. They're not going to do that much damage. So he's got population on stuff that's worthless, but it's not going to matter. Because look at the Atontins go! The Eagle Runners fire animation and kiting ability is so insane. Why does this thing have 1.5 fire rate? Why does that have 1.5 fire rate? Bro, that's just too good. They'd still be good with 3 fire rate.
Ready.
They legit beat, I'm pretty sure they beat Musketeers. And they're an anti-cav unit. They're essentially a Dragoon. A one-pop insane Dragoon. 94 Vils. There's no more fish in the sea.
Yes, and yes.
Wap, wap, wap. Perfect timing. Perfect timing from him. Kills those boats, frees up some more population. Well, okay, so now gone down to 76 villas. That far less impressive now. We take a look at Kynesie, who's on. He's bounced back to 70 villagers. Like, mass longbow should win here. Mass longbow with yeoman should just win, but Atontins, so cheap, so effective. Eagle Runner Knights trade well versus everything. Night attack coming in. And with that insane base trade, is this... Can Brits actually... Like, can they still win this game? Like, can they win? I feel like Revnak just has to wall up here with longbows behind it and go industrial. and just get, like, heavy horse guns, I guess? Mass is the issue here. Well, they're both on about the same population for villagers, so... Is Longbow Goon good play? I don't think it is, because...
Yes.
This Battleship back to full HP. It's 2,000 resources, just chilling, doing nothing. Hussar's going for some cheeky raids. Nice. Might pick up a warrior priest there if he's lucky. I think he's going to get away, though. Oh, it's close. That was close. Very, very close. Veteran Hussar's 40 hand attack. Does have cavalry combat. Probably looking at advanced arsenal next. Still up 8k score. Still up 8k score.
Yes.
These friggin' things, man. They can even snare. So good. Brit's getting all of the Oldenburg techs. He will have the big button coming in for it as well. I think he's just used it probably. Oh no, he wasn't able to build it. I think it got taken down. Losing all of those Hussars there. But he has split the Knights. He has split the Eagle Runners. And is that going to be enough to give him an opportunity here to snowball? Longbows need to kill these Eagle Runners. They're ranged infantry, shock infantry, land military, ranged shock infantry. Do Longbows have bonuses versus ranged shock infantry? No. Yes, they do. They do 2 bonus damage. Okay. So Longbows should kill Eagle Runners really, really quickly, but Eagle Runners still just trade so well. They have range resist as well. Cav coming in. He needs to kill these Eagle Runners, but I don't know if he has enough stuff here. Shipping 5 Hussars. More Hussars coming in. He still has the eco lead. 86 Vils. Hussars catching some Autontins. Warhawk going down. Is that another TC? No. Both the guys still in H3. It's over half an hour now. Big button in play. Where's he decided to play it? Bruh, where's the hot air balloon? Bro, where's the hot air balloon gone? Am I missing something? Okay. Not going to get to see the hot air balloon. Okay, let's have a look at his base. Lots of mills gone down. Don't forget, he still has,
Commander, man.
what is it, 12 boats on gold, which is really nice.
Yes.
Still has a little bit of that gold mine left. Still has a gold mine over here as well, so he's still going to be fine. Doesn't need to put any estates down just yet. Oh, the machine gun from the Royal Charles. Taking care of them. Kynesie completely has map control, though. Just dominating the map. Revnak forced behind walls here. I don't know what he does. He's gone for Falconets. Is there any Arrow Knights? See, Kynesie, again, because of how movable, how swift these units are, it's very easy just to back up, not take a fight. When he sees these Falconets, he can just back up, get some Arrow Knights out, and take the fight when he wants. Big volley. Does he have enough stuff? Coyotes are just diving in. Where there's no Arrow Knights. These Falconets are going to be okay, I think. And this is probably going to be a good fight. I don't know what's attacking the... He's just got a Tontins just attacking Falconets. And he can afford to do it. He can just afford to do it. Wow, he even got the Battleship involved here. Look at this thing go. Really helping out there. Oh, look at that thing. So good, man. So good. Just Aztec's army is just... when it gets to this mass, it just feels impossible. Just feels impossible. And he didn't even have a counter unit killing Falconets there. He had a Tontins. Freaking a Tontins killing Strelets, killing Falconets. It's like having Strelets kill Falconets. But now Kynesie knows there's an artillery in play. So now he can decide to make arrow knights. Big button coming in from Order of Azar. That's gonna villagers are gonna gather 25% faster, and because he has 97 of them, that is big.
Ready.
That is very, very big.
Yes.
1.27 food right now. So there's a nice little buff. He's still up in score, like, still really is comfortably up in score, but like in an ordinary game, that is a noticeable amount of score where it feels like it's you know, comfortably, you know, in the other opponent is going to have to fuck up pretty bad. But right now, it doesn't look like he's winning. It just does not feel like he's winning. And don't forget the Community Plaza Big Button. He's getting so much XP from all of these fights. Coyotes just slam in. Eagle Runner Knights do damage from the back. It's just so ridiculous. The trades Aztec takes here. Musketeers don't get a chance to do any melee attacks because they get killed before they do. So what are his options? Goons, but they're obviously a 2-pop unit, and they get beat by pretty much everything else here. More Falconets coming out, and he's just diving in with Eagle Runner Knights. He's diving in with Eagle Runner Knights to kill Falconets, and he's taking a good trade. Just pull tricks his entire mass here when he sees his R's. And he just can't kill the Autontons quick enough. $99 Vils for Brits. Kynesie on 97. So Eco's still in favor of Brits, though, because he has those boats. Kynesie still has lots of gold mines, though. He's got one here, one down here. One here as well, which he's got torps around. So that's thanks to map control. He doesn't need the estates. Wall's gone down. Villagers everywhere. Was that 600? This is how insane, like how much XP he's gathered this game. He's resorting to 600 infinite coin. He's got no other shipments to send. And now Arrowknights are coming in behind the tree lines as well. 3K score is closed. The gap is closing. Is Revnak actually going to lose this game? Is that possible when he had double the eco? What does he make? What does he make here? The walls have gone down. The city walls have been breached. Coyote runners, insane value. One pop, yet they have way more than 50% a Hazar has. Look at that. A Hazar is 2 pop and has 40 hand attack. A Coyote is 1 pop and has 34 hand attack. You tell me how that's fair. You tell me how that's fair. Plus, this thing is like, it's like 50% the cost almost. Almost. Like, you tell me how that is a fair unit compared to a veteran Hazar. It's just not. It's so busted. It is shock infantry in Age of Empires 3. It's so busted. But we need to have a conversation about shock infantry. He's now going up to H4 behind this. And just like that, he calls the game, even though he still has the better eco. Shock infantry, we need to have a chat. Aztec, half the eco, still manages to come back. This Civ, I've said for the longest time, this Civ is so busted. It is so busted. They make Brits look like they're bitch.